Teacher, I already tried many times, sir. She is not picking up. Jungkook rubbed his temple in frustration. Ryan never ignored the call when it comes to Jiyeon. Jungkook, can you stay with Jiyeon for a while? I can't come right now. I will somehow manage it. So today is a half day and school will be closed in 10 minutes. If you want, I can take her to my house. Before the teacher could finish, Jiyeon suddenly grabbed the phone. Appa, her tiny voice was shaky from crying. Why didn't Mama come? Jungkook closed. I waited for her. Hearing his daughter's broken voice, his chest stuttered. Baby, don't cry. Did Mama forget me? Jungkook no answer came immediately. Your Mama would never forget you. Then why she is not here? Jungkook had no answer for that because he was asking himself the same question. Jihoon's teacher gently took the phone back. Teacher, sir? Jungkook looked toward the conference room where everyone was already gathering for the meeting. His promotion, his project, his daughter crying at school, his wife not answering a single call. For some reason, a strain settled in his stomach. I will call you back in a minute. Teacher, alright sir. Jungkook immediately opened the contacts and pressed Ryan's number once again. As Ryan didn't pick the call, Jungkook immediately stood up and walked towards his boss. Jungkook, sir, I need to leave for 10 minutes. My daughter needs me. His boss frowned. Why? What happened? My wife was supposed to pick her up from school, but she is not answering her phone. She is 7 months pregnant, so I need to go check on her. His boss' expression immediately darkened. Mr. John, we have been preparing for this project for 6 months. 6 months, Jungkook. I understand, sir, but the client was already here. The meeting starts soon. Jungkook clenched his jaw. His boss was about to argue again when the main client who had overheard the conversation stepped forward. Client, Mr. John, Jungkook turns toward them. Nothing is more important than family. The room felt silent. We will wait for you. The client glanced at Jungkook's boss. If your wife truly needs your help, we can postpone the meeting. Jungkook looked genuinely surprised. Go check on your family first. Jungkook immediately bowed. Thank you, sir. His boss let out a frustrated sign, although clearly was not happy about it. He could not argue with the client. Boss, fine, go. Jungkook, I will be back soon possible. Boss, make it quiet. Jungkook bowed one last time before leaving the conference room. The uneasy feeling in his chest had gotten worse. He quickly grabbed his car key and headed toward the parking lot. A few minutes later, he was driving toward Jiyoon's school. For the entire drive, he kept calling Ryan, but every single call went unanswered. Jungkook tightened his grip on the steering wheel. Ryan was not answering. Jiyoon was waiting alone at school. He could not ignore the growing fear in his chest. After picking up Jiyeon from school, Jungkook drove home as quickly as he could. The entire drive he kept glancing at his phone, hoping Ryan would finally return one of his calls. But she never did. As soon as they arrived, Jungkook entered the passcode and rushed inside the house. Jungkook, Ryan, his voice echoed through the house. No response. Jiyeon immediately grabbed his hand. Jiyeon, Appa. Jungkook ignored the growing uneasiness in his chest and quickly searched the living room. Jungkook, Ryan. The kitchen was empty, the guest room was empty, the bathroom was empty. His heartbeat started to quicken. Finally, he pushed open the bedroom door, and there she was. Ryan was laying peacefully on the bed, still asleep. Jungkook froze. For a moment, he simply stared at her. Then he landed against the nearby wall and let out a deep breath he had not realized he was holding. She was okay. At least she looked okay. Beside him, Jiyoon suddenly ran towards the bed. Jiyoon, Mama! Her eyes filled with tears. She had been scared the entire time. Jungkook quickly followed her and sat on the edge of the bed. Jungkook whined. He gently called her name. No response. Jungkook frowned. He tried again. Still nothing. He lightly touched her shoulder. Ryan, wake up. Ryan didn't move. Jungkook frowned deepened. He tried survival more times, but she remained asleep. Yoon's eyes filled with tears again. Appa, why is not Mama waking up? Jungkook immediately looked at his daughter. He forced a calm expression. Hey, look at Mama. June sniffed and looked towards the bed. Mama was not feeling well yesterday, remember? June nodded slowly. So she is just sleeping. Everything is okay. He gently brushed June's hair back. Look how our cute Mama is snoring. At that, June listened carefully. A faint snoring sound except a whine. June blinked. Then tiny giggle slipped out. Mama snores funny. Jungkook smiled faintly and wiped away the tears on her cheeks. That's right. He pinched her cheek softly. Now go have some snacks, okay? Appa will wake Mama up. Jiyoon, okay. Jiyoon finally nodded and walked towards the kitchen. The moment Jiyoon left the room, Jungkook closed the bedroom door behind her. A small smile he had been forcing immediately disappeared. He turned toward Ryan, frustration and worry finally taking over. Jungkook, Ryan, Finding love heals your past, but it takes time because love is not just a feeling, it's a best cure for every wound the heart carries.